This is another big road ticked off the bucket list. Oh, I've overcooked that corner. That's a showstopper. Ah! Oh, I am in heaven, absolute heaven. So we're down out of the mountains now, and we're heading west over towards the sea. So today's plan is to go to Bayonne, which is just over the border in France on the Atlantic. So we're going over to that general direction, then heading north, and we're staying, I can't remember the name of the town we're staying in tonight, but I think it looks like it's about 30 or 40 miles south of Bordeaux along the sea. So we've got a room in a hotel with a balcony overlooking an estuary, which all sounds quite nice. Yeah, nice romantic evening with a bottle of wine sat on the balcony, watching the sun go down. So, and last night we stayed, the town we've just left now is Orléans-Sainte-Marie. We stayed the night, even though it was just a 2-star hotel we stayed in last night. It was very nice, very comfortable. Nice breakfast this morning. Quite often you can get a 3 or 4-star hotel and it's really naff, but just because it's got a swimming pool or a couple of facilities like that, it gets an extra couple of stars. But you'll quite often find that something with just 1 or 2 stars can be equally as good, half the price. And we like half the price. Because I've bloody spent a fortune so far this holiday so far. Or 1, 2, 4th exit. So hopefully we're not going on the A64. Ben's got his sat-nav on, that's why I'm following him all the time. I bought a CarPuride is what it's called. It's a Android Auto Apple CarPlay sort of device for motorbikes. But my phone won't stay. I can't work it out how to get it to stay on, because as soon as what the CarPuride does, it basically mirrors what's on your phone. But when I put up Google Maps on my phone and it shows up on CarPuride, I think, yeah, great. Put my phone back in my pocket, but because then my phone is beaming Google Maps onto the CarPuride system, my phone goes onto standby mode and the GPS turns off. And CarPuride hasn't got its own GPS system, it relies on the GPS system from the phone. So I've just given up with it and I haven't bothered now, but Ben's got a Garmin on his bike, so we're just following that. So this is Bayonne that we're in now. We're going to head down towards the seafront. And yeah, we'll go down to the seafront and just bake in the sun for a little while in our bike gear. Oh, we find a little cafe, have an ice cream, stretch our legs. And just seeing the sea is nice. Oh, it's nice to have some sea air. So we're actually going to a little village outside of Bayonne called Anglet. Or Anglet, probably something like that would pronounce it. This looks like a nice spot for find something to eat. Down the bottom where you turn, well, you'll be going round the roundabout, go down to the bottom of it, you see a pavilion in front of you, and I'm to the right of that. So yeah, do you see where the bike park is? Just down to the right of that pavilion. Yeah, turn left now. Right, let's hang out with the kids. Get an ice cream.
Oh yeah.
So we just had a nice ride from Oleron to Bayonne, and come down to the beach, have an ice cream, a lemonade, and sit by the beach, which is really cool. And now it's on to our next stop, which is, can't remember where it is, somewhere just south of Bordeaux. So yeah, we'll see you there. So the road we're on at the moment just travels parallel to the sea. The sea is about a couple of mile or two maybe over that way, and this just goes parallel along the coast. And it's just like this the whole way. It's just houses, loads of traffic, speed bumps, zebra crossings. It's bleh. But the only other alternative to go up this way was probably to go and get in the motorway. But we thought it'd be better this way, but I don't know. I think both would be pretty rubbish, but well, it is what it is. Just gotta get on with it. I think we've got about 35 miles left to go to our village we're staying in tonight. I'll be glad to get there. Not that it's been particularly hard riding, it's just been boring. The road we took this morning, going from Orléans to Bayonne, was quite nice, but just from Bayonne heading north, yeah, like I said, it's just all like this. So I'm going to stop and get some petrol just to relieve the boredom more than anything. And get a drink in a Mars bar and have a bit of a sugar rush. Nino, Nino. So today is Saturday, so we've been in France now for a week. We arrived last Saturday morning, and last night we stayed in a little seaside place called Minizen. We had a nice little hotel there. Went to we had a lovely romantic meal by the sea and watched the sun go down. Ben wants to hold hands, but I didn't want to do that in public. So yeah, so well, we have a nice evening there. Now we're on the road now again. So we're heading to Point de Grave, which is, and we can get a ferry there across an estuary to Raydon or Rayton, I can't remember which it is. But the estuary is the big estuary that comes out of Bordeaux. I think the River Dordogne and River Grave could be, that comes into there as well. But it's a great big estuary, so if we didn't go across that ferry, if we didn't get that ferry, basically we'd have to go around through Bordeaux, which we don't particularly want to do. And it's a little bit of adventure getting the ferry anyway. Like as in getting a small ferry, as opposed to a big across the sea ferry. So that's the plan for today. And then tonight we're going to stop. Well, we haven't even We haven't even decided where we're going to stay tonight or booked anything for tonight. But that's the great thing about booking.com or hotels.com or any of those websites. You can just later on in the day decide where you want to go or where you're going to stay, and there's always lots of places. Occasionally it might bite us and we don't find anywhere at a reasonable price and we end up paying more than we'd want to pay for the area we want to be in, or we'd have to make some compromises or have to stay in a bit of a naff place. But generally speaking, it always comes up trumps and we can get somewhere nice to stay in. So to relieve the boredom on long, boring roads like this, we play little games. So we're going to play a little game now. So we have to list capital cities in alphabetical order. Or not capital cities, just cities. Capital cities is too hard. Cities. Or large towns. Right, go on, you go first, Ben, for A. Amsterdam, he said. Right, Barcelona. D. Dublin. F. Oh, F. Frankfurt. Geneva, he said. ABCD, G, H. Helsinki. P. Prague. Beautiful Prague. Quebec, yes, very good. R. Ooh. R. What begins with R? Mine's gone blank now. City beginning with R. Richmond. Right, what's next? Girls' names. Brenda. Deirdre. Fiona. G, H. Harriet. That begins with an A, doesn't it? Harriet. Right, activities. I'll start first. So, abseiling. Canoeing. The landscape has changed now quite a bit. We're close to where the ferry port is, on that little peninsula bit that sticks up to the left of Bordeaux as you look at the map, on the left side of the estuary. It's a big change from a couple of days ago, where we had all mountains and rivers and waterfalls, and here it's just flat, boring, long straight roads. Right, so here we are at the ferry. I'm not really sure where we're going or how much it is even, but when we looked it up, it seemed to be about 20 quid or something. They didn't give any prices for motorbikes. They only give prices for cars, and that was, I think, 13 euros, something like that, and then about a fiver per person. Bonjour. Let's put it in. Okay. Merci beaucoup. What number? 2. Number 2. Here we go onto the ferry. You exciting. It's good value. It's only 20 quid, 20 euros. So that's not bad at all, really. If this was in the UK, probably a silly amount, and you'd probably think, oh, can't be bothered doing that, it's too much, we'll just go around the long way. Well, I'll just see if it might update itself. Oh. So Ben needs to pull over again to do his helmet up. Why he doesn't just do his helmet up when he puts his helmet on, I don't know. It's like being on holidays with a woman. Come on then, Treacle, do your helmet up. There's a clever little sausage. He hasn't told me to piss off yet. This is a cool little town, isn't it? Very very Riviera, French Riviera type. There's little beach buggies and everyone looking so tanned and healthy. Might have been a nice place to stay for tonight here, Royan. Get the shorts and the flip flops out. Yeah. Ben's just reminded me. Yeah, he did suggest staying at Royan, and I said no. Let's push on for a bit further. He didn't tell me it was a nice place like this. Right, let's get some petrol. Oh, the boat closed. No, that one's open. Oh no, it's not. It's closed as well. Oh no. Right. Let's try and find another one. Oh, Ben's got a plan. I've got 37 miles left, and it is Saturday. Obviously, then that means tomorrow is Sunday. And in France, they do tend to shut everywhere on Sundays. So I really do want to try and get some petrol this evening. Ah, there's a Super U down there, so there's bound to be fuel with that. Entree conveni. In entree. What does bienvenue mean? Welcome. Hey, petrol station. Oh, I can only get one at a time here. Okay. Houston, we have a problem because my gear lever has just dropped. I mean properly dropped. my gear linkage is broken actually. No, I'm not joking. So that is just broken from that. Yes, that's just sheared. Right, that's a problem. That's a showstopper. Okay. So my gear selector is broken. So obviously I can't select any gears. So I've taken off the whole mechanism with the broken bit, and I'm hoping now that there's a motorbike garage 10 miles back up the road. We phoned them and they weren't really helpful, but if we go around there with the gear selector thing, right, what's the best way to get on here? I'm going to swing my leg over first, okay? Right, ready when you are. Oh, I don't like. Oh, I hate being pillion. Yeah, let's go. I'm just keeping my feet up. Okay. Oh, Ben's getting frisky already, pushing his bum into me. Oh, bye bye, little Triumph. Be back soon. Right, so hopefully these boys in the bike shop will come up trumps and be able to help us. Actually, this is alright when you get used to it. It's a Saturday evening, so these guys in this bike shop probably won't be overly cooperative, but I think it's our it's probably our nearest, our best choice, I should say. If that doesn't work, what I could possibly, is that a gendarme in front of you? If that doesn't work, then what I could probably do is maybe get it into third gear, and I might be able to get started in third gear and just at least get to our accommodation that way. That's our second option. So, brought the broken gear linkage to a KTM garage, which is about 10 miles away. Now they at the moment are trying to do a bodge job, and it's all they can do really. They haven't got the part, but they're trying to do a bodge job to just to get me on my way again. So I'll have to see what they come up with, but it looks like he's got a sort of reasonable good plan for what to do. Yeah, and hopefully he'll be able to fix that, and I'll be able to bring that back to the bike, which is about 10 miles away, put it back on the bike, and hopefully we'll be on our way again. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Let's hope. Okay, so in the meantime, we've got these lovely KTMs to look at. There's some stunning bikes here. These are quite amazing. So, I don't know if Ben's decided which one he wants yet. KTM Super Duke 1290 would suit you nicely, I think.
I don't need another one. My bike works.
Oh, you're a smart fucker. Alright, anyway. Okay, catch you later. So that is the part that snapped, that bolt snapped. And that goes in there. That attaches to that, and that attaches to that. So what that lovely man in KTM did was he drilled a hole through there so we could put the other bolt through, and then hopefully we can put it all back together again like so. Okay, so that's that linkage on there, and that seems to be working okay. The only thing I've got to watch is there's not a lot of space on that bolt there, and I can't tighten it up too much, obviously because this linkage here needs to move. But I have got, you did give me a longer one, so maybe if I put that longer one in,
You could.
and I'd get that
Yes.
bolt in then a little bit better. Yeah, it's a lock bolt, so hopefully it wouldn't loosen off. But I think I'll do that. I think I'll change that screw for this one, which is slightly longer, and then the bolt will go on a little bit further. Yeah, I'll do that just to be on the safe side.